Hey everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to another playthrough. And as you can see, it is another Sonic game. I'm just trying to get quite a lot of Sonic stuff on my channel at the moment because I'm such a massive fan, and I kind of want to share my passion of the games with everyone. So yeah, this is going to be a playthrough of Sonic R. Now I know a lot of people don't really like this game. They see it as one of the weaker Sonic games. They don't think it's a really good racing game, but I don't mind it too much. But I know where people are coming from. It's not the best racing game by a long shot. But anyway, let's get this started. So anyway, Sonic R was released in 1997 on the Sega Saturn and was then released in 1998 on the PC, and it's since then been ported over to the Sonic Gems collection on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. Obviously I'm playing the PlayStation 2 version. So this is the first screen you come to after the title screen. You've got Grand Prix, Time Attack, or Options. Now the box that's crossed out basically is multiplayer, and because I haven't got a second controller plugged into the PS2, it's not showing. So let's just go on Grand Prix then. So you can choose to be Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy. Now Amy has a car, and the other three just basically run. Now although you may think, oh, Amy has a car, I'll choose her, it does have drawbacks being in a car. You'll see when you go on the tracks. So I'm just going to stick with Sonic. Now you can either go on Resort Island, Radical City, Regal Ruin, or Reactive Factory. So I may as well just go for the first one, Resort Island. So yeah, as I said, not a lot of people really like this game, but again, I just thought I'd get it up there just so that people can watch it if they're interested. Okay then guys, this is the first track. Sometimes you go on this track, it's daylight, and sometimes you go on this track and it's dark. Now, I have to say, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't get on with this game at all. I'm showing it because it's a Sonic game, and I just want to show some of you guys out there, those of you that haven't seen this game before, what it's like and how it plays. Now, I find the controls are very difficult to control, they're very fiddly, very awkward, and I just don't get on with them at all. And they actually get to the stage where they just annoy the hell out of me. They're just so awkward, I just don't like them at all. And it just ruins it for me, because then it makes it harder. I just get a really rubbish place at the end of the race, and I just don't feel like I've enjoyed it at all. I'm using analog sticks as well on the PS2 controller, which actually makes it 10 times harder, because the analog sticks just want to go in all directions, whereas you need to go in a certain way. And also, if you want to turn, what is it doing? See? It just stops. Rather than keeping going, it just stops. And the computers don't give you any chance to regain, you know, and come back fighting, you know? They just make it even harder for you. They're just like, ah, look, he's messed up, bye. And they just go speeding off ahead. You have no chance. See, look at Knuckles. He's off, you know? And it's just, they don't give you any, like, reason to enjoy it. It's like you're just, I don't know. I don't really know how to word it or get the, I hope you guys are kind of understanding what I'm trying to say. But there's just no enjoyment there at all for me. The controls are just the main problem. It's just really, really annoying. And I always mess it up right at the end. So, there you go. But having said that, guys, I've done that, so I guess we'll just see how we go. So that's the first track complete, guys. I should be able to get the next track into this part, and then we'll do another part. I mean, there's 4 tracks you play with to start with, and then I guess you unlock the 5th track, because I've never got that far before. And for some reason it's asking if you want to retry, which you wouldn't want to if you've got first, but there you go. So, yeah. It's just a game that I just don't get on with. It's probably my least favourite Sonic game that's around, to be honest. So there you go. I'm going to stick with Sonic just because it's easier to just stick with him. So let's go on Radical City then, guys. If I remember rightly, this isn't as bad as the one we've just done. There's not so many twists and turns, and it's not too bad. So we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to play through the tracks for you guys, hopefully get first in all of them, and then just see what you think of the game. I'd love for you guys to post comments underneath and say what you think of the game. If you disagree with me, if you think some of the stuff I'm saying is rubbish, or even if you agree and you think, yeah, Dan, exactly, I know what you mean, then again, do comment and say, because then I know I'm not talking a load of rubbish. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. You know, I do admire Sega for trying to, you know, to create a racing game with Sonic in it, but I don't know if it works. I mean, I can't really say much because I've never played Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, which apparently is really, really good. So I'm not going to stand here and say, oh, any racing game with Sonic in it's never going to work. It's just failed from the start. Because from what I've heard, Sega All-Stars Racing is really, really good. So it's great that they managed to finally, you know, release a racing game with Sonic in it that works. But these just seem to me a bit like failed attempts. You know, Sonic R, Sonic Drift, which isn't that great either. You know, it's great that they tried to do it, but I don't think it works. With these ones anyway. But as I said, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing probably works really, really well. So, yeah. But they're just my opinions, guys. You know, feel free to disagree or state your opinions. Do post a comment and let me know, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I just thought I would post some footage of it. Try and do a playthrough. Try and get first if I can. And then, yeah. So as you would have seen there, guys, there was a door with a 50 above it, and it basically just means if I'd had 50 rings at that point, I could have unlocked that door, and it would have just cut off some of the track for me. So I would have stood an even better chance of getting first place. So, but obviously I didn't have 50 rings at the time, so I couldn't go through it. And I could have gone through there actually, but it's fine. I'm quite a way in front now, so it's not bad. So there we go, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of Sonic R. Join me in the next part and I'll do the other two tracks and we'll go from there. So thanks a lot for watching.